How's it going, guys? Tiger here with Tiger Uppercut Media back again for another Dokkan Battle video. So now with Physical Super Vegito out for Global, let's talk about the best Majin Buu Saga team you can possibly build with him. For those of you who don't know, the Majin Buu Saga category has a lot of units in it and a lot of very strong units at that. So even if you can't build the optimal team, that doesn't mean you can't put together a squad that can still wreck everything in the game. Keep in mind that this optimal team is based solely on my personal experiences with the game as well as the research I've done. So if you guys have a different opinion on what the optimal Buu Saga team is, that's totally cool. If you guys have watched my previous optimal team build videos before, then you know how this stuff works. I'm going to start with the optimal team first and then provide an extensive list of really great substitutes. So even if you don't have all the optimal units, you can still build the best team that's available to you. So without further ado, let's get it. So obviously, number one, we got our leader, Physical Super Vegito. He's basically an updated version of the AGL Super Vegito, who is over a year old, but still one of the best units in the game. So you can only imagine how good this new physical one is. His leader skill is Majin Buu Saga category units, Ki plus 3, HP and defense plus 170%, and then attack plus 130%. Notice that he actually doesn't give physical units any kind of boost that are not in this category, so you won't be able to run like an LR Trunks or any other physical units that aren't in the Majin Buu category. His super attack causes immense damage and raises all allies' attacks by 30% for one turn, and also it's a pretty dope animation. His passive is very reminiscent of the AGL Super Vegito, just better, of course. So it's damage received from normal attacks minus 50%, and then counter with tremendous power, attack plus 10% with each attack received up to 100%. So he'll be at his full damage output potential after receiving 10 attacks, and that can be normal attacks or super attacks. So basically, he is an amazing unit. He tanks, he counters, he buffs allies, he hits really hard, and he's just an overall awesome unit. I hope you guys all managed to pull him. So to go along with your Physical Super Vegito, the next unit I would throw on that list is SSJ3 Gotenks. He's one of the hardest hitting TURs in the entire game. Enough said. Next up, we got LR Goku and Vegeta, aka LR Vegito. So there's not much to say here. They hit hard, they tank, they get insane amount of ki from their passive, so they're always getting their 18 ki super off. And then when they transform into LR Vegito, the fight is basically over. For my global players, this guy's not dropping for at least 5 or 6 months, so I would consider subbing in either Strength Ultimate Gohan or Physical Super Saiyan Gotenks for the time being. Not to be outdone, we have LR Majin Vegeta. He hits extremely hard, links well with a lot of the units on this team, and also can clear mobs at 18 ki. LR Mighty Mask or Goten and Trunks can replace this guy on the team, but I think Majin Vegeta actually links better with the team overall. And Goten and Trunks are a little bit inconsistent with their super attack mechanic. And next on the list is Tech Super Saiyan 3 Angel Goku, and there's not too much fancy about him. He's just a very hard hitter, especially if you can pick up some rainbow orbs for him. And he's also a great linking partner for LR Majin Vegeta. Last but not least, we have a support unit. I know some people feel like you don't necessarily need a support on every team. When you have so many hard hitters, is it really necessary to have that support? But in my opinion, I think supports are very important, and I always like to throw in at least one on every team. So in my opinion, the optimal support unit on this team is Tech Vegito. He's still one of the best supports in the game, and he gives all allies attack and defense plus 30%. Physical Super Saiyan 2 Gohan may actually be the better choice here, but as you will notice, there were a lot of physical units before, and I don't want to make this team too physical heavy, especially if you're going up against a strength event, which is why I put the Tech Vegito here, but it's totally fine if you want to throw in the Physical Super Saiyan 2 Gohan instead. So just to recap, in my opinion, the best Majin Buu Saga category team you can possibly run right now consists of Physical Super Vegito, Physical Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks, LR Super Saiyan Goku and Vegeta, aka LR Vegito, LR Majin Vegeta, Tech Super Saiyan 3 Goku, and lastly, Tech Vegito for support. If you guys have all of those units in your box, then congratulations, you have the optimal Majin Buu Saga category team. So go out there and have a lot of fun with it. But if you guys don't have all those units, don't despair. I'm going to move on to a list of awesome substitutes now. We can still do some great things for you on this team. So stay with me, guys. So this list is very extensive. I'm not going to dwell on any specific unit. We're going to start with Physical Super Saiyan Gotenks. He's probably one of the best healers, maybe the best healer in the game right now, and he hits very hard. Strength Ultimate Gohan. He is a hard hitter and a solid tank, and he can also make the rest of your team more tanky as well. LR Goten and Trunks. Hard hitting LR with a very fun super attack mechanic. They can also provide their own ki for getting those 18 ki supers off. LR Spirit Bomb Goku. Of course I had to mention this man. Thing is, if you have this guy in your box, then you're probably not watching this video, because after playing the game for 1,000 days, you gotta know more than I do. The next few units all pretty much serve around the same purpose. They're fairly hard hitters. I'm just gonna list them off by name, and essentially they all get between 90% to 100% attack boost on their passive. We got AGL Kid Goten, AGL Super Saiyan Gohan, Physical Super Saiyan 2 Saiyaman, Physical Kid Trunks, Strength Android 18, and Int Super Saiyan Gohan. So yeah, that's a list of the units I was talking about. Now I'm going to move on to a few more before we end the video. AGL Super Saiyan 3 Goku. So depending on whether or not he has his Extreme Z Awakening available on Global at the time you're watching this video, he's going to be either really good or just pretty solid. When he gets his Extreme Z Awakening, he just becomes stupid good. So at that time, he actually might make your optimal team. But for the time being, he's still a very solid unit with a lot of damage output potential. Check SSJ3 Gotenks. So if you don't have the physical Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks, then this guy is still a really solid option, and I would definitely recommend you using him. The last unit I'm going to be talking about today is Physical Super Saiyan 2 Gohan. He's actually one of the best support units in the entire game. He gives all allies attack and defense plus 35%, which you'll notice is actually better than the Tech Vegito. But if you throw this guy on your team, then you're going to actually have 4 physical units, which some people might not like, which is why I chose Tech Vegito over him. But if you're cool with having so many physical units, then definitely use this guy instead, because he is amazing. So that's it, guys. That concludes my optimal Majin Buu Saga category team building video. Hope you guys found it very useful in helping you build the best team you possibly can with your available units. If you guys are going to be pulling for Physical Super Vegito on Global in the next couple of days, I wish you the best of luck. I hope all of you can pull him within a reasonable amount of stones. You know your boy Tiger is going to be going for him hard, so keep an eye out for those coming videos very soon. And as always, if you guys enjoyed the video, then make sure to like the damn video. And if you're brand new to the channel, then consider going down to that big red subscribe button, hitting that button, and joining the Tiger Squad today. I hope you guys have an awesome day. This was Tiger with Tiger Uppercut Media, signing out.